all preparation, I couldn't make out within 250 in this last May aims. Then I decided something must be done from my side and extra work must be done. So I came to know about ace achievers from Sarath sir. Sir, you know Sarath, our alumni.
Yes,
He's doing ortho at AIMS.
yes.
I called him. I asked about our institute. And Nallaya, he in person came to your institute and he told, okay, this is the place where you belong. You are just like roaming here and there, desk wala, that wala, this wala. Oh, okay, you just now confined to this this cohort where there is a much more emphasis on the parts which students used to gray out. They don't read. First, to my knowledge, I gave the Perio exam, just like that. Then suddenly ma'am called me, your mark became low. So you should read and read. Then I know that, okay, this institute, they require the perfect. Because
So,
I took every exam seriously in our institute. That's what matters most. If you are sincere in what you are doing right now, past is meaningless. Future is we don't know. But present you can be perfect. So every exam, even it is like 5 marks, 10 marks, 80 marks, 90 marks, 240 marks, all are same. All are building the potential which you need for the future war that you are going to face in the next exam. So every exam has its own variety of questions. Certain exams don't like repeats. Certain exam like repeats. Certain exam like weird facts. So we can classify aims like no repeats, hardly 2 or 3. And PJ, it's like a different ball game. So regarding NEET, I prepared like our Neeraj sir's 2017 book because it's the book. I can assure you that in whole India, the legitimate questions are from that book only. Really, sir, it doesn't match.
compliment.
Yeah, really. Because all in the last 1 week, my book was taken by all my friends. I couldn't read it because they told you take PGI, nah, no need, you don't read. We will read the book. So ultimately,
And the topper's book is the most sought after book. Everybody thinks it has a good omen.
yes,
It will lead to success.
yes, sir.
And that is
Then
very true also. It is not just the omen. Normally we don't, it is, I believe the luck plays your last 5-7% in selection. Till that 5-7%, it is very important, but it is not the only thing. It comes only after your hard work and your technicality of giving the exam has been good. Then 5-7% you have to leave on luck. Basically, what did I do in 6 months? I have not changed Sathyagireeshwaran's preparation entirely. I have not got his knowledge from 0 to 100. He's been a fantastic person. What was lacking was he did not, possibly was not getting the combination right. How to go about attempting the exam, what things to focus upon, which will improve those fine lines, which are actually making the difference for a topper in the exam. I think what you told was in the first attempt you did out of 180 questions you did.
80 questions.
So if you do 80 questions in a PGI paper in the first attempt, it speaks of your knowledge. It speaks of your hard work.
Yes,
So
really.
it is not, you cannot do it by chance. It is not possible. How will you like them to prepare for the NEET pattern exam?
First, NEET pattern, all my kind advice and my very good advice is say no to social media. You quit social media, you will get 100 questions correct. Okay, it's damn sure. If you are in some sort of stress, first sort it out because preparation period is like you are inside a temple. You just think about your goal only. I waited all these 2 years just to see my rank in somewhere. That's a real happiness. Then next is how to study, where to study, and time management.
You can concentrate on the screen, the wall behind Sathyagireeshwaran. This thought is very important. A river cuts through a rock not because of its power, but its persistence. So persistence is the key. Not everybody will get through in the first attempt.
You should never lose confidence because with the paper what we are being trained in our institute, even interns can crack the exam.
That's
There is saying like generalized.
Yes.
You should not take it like, okay, I'm not capable because aims nothing. It's like a T20 game, just 90 questions. If you are okay in that, if you are okay and focus in that 90 minutes, it's yours. Nobody can take it. From October onwards, every week we used to have 2 to 3 exams from our institute exams. It's like a Wednesday we will have aims and Sunday we will have NEET. It became a routine that after this PG also I was like thinking this week we are losing something, we are missing something. Then suddenly I got to know that weekly test. We can't find the differences. Same blue background, same green. every format is, I don't know how you did that. It was like no other institute has that one, because I had given free exams in somewhere institute. They used to have some font which are funny. They like that. But our screen, you will soon come to know, it's like lookalike of AIMS, lookalike of this NEET pattern. And
that is very important to make you feel at home in the exam.
I was very happy because this time the questions were like directly picked from our institute and the books which we read before the exams.
I think 90% of the paper was covered from the pattern book and papers that we gave.
Yes, sir, exactly. And the fact is, when you are sitting before the exam, you won't feel like we are missing something out which we need to implement in the exam, because all knowledge we had been given, and anybody will have your weakest subjects. My weakest subject is public health dentistry. But when sir took the lecture, I thought like, sir, why did they leave this subject as a weak subject? Then it became a strong subject after the lecture, what I heard from Neeraj sir.
So any last words, Dr. Sathyagireeshwaran?
Yes, sir. All the best to my juniors, sir. You all must take the institute test very seriously, and you should revise 3 times a paper before exam.
I will thank Dr. Sathyagireeshwaran and congratulate all of you. Please, I think you should congratulate Dr. Sathyagireeshwaran for a fantastic achievement.
Thank you, sir.
He deserves it.
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir.